Hey everyone, this is Tony LeBron with Upliftv, and we are here at NRB, and I have with me Emmy Award-winning producer Corey Taylor, won an Emmy for The Wayman Tisdale Story. Welcome, Corey.
Welcome. Thank you, Tony. Look, I'm so used to doing this, man, because
Yeah,
I'm a host.
you're
I was
welcome
going
to
to say, welcome, Tony.
Well, welcome.
Well, thank you.
So glad to have you. Working on a lot of things, and TV show The Terminators?
Yes,
Tell
the
me about
TV
that.
show. Man, let me tell you something. If you want to hear something hip and fresh, we're trying to reach the millennials, okay? And you know, it's all about reality television.
Yeah.
So just imagine two teams going to Washington, D.C. They're armed with a phone and a camera, and their job is to investigate the job performance of a randomly selected congressman, senator, or woman.
Okay.
All right? And they are to compile those findings and bring them back and present their case before a live studio audience for a termination. All right.
Okay,
and
for a termination of a congressman?
The congressman,
Okay.
or whichever one was picked. It's two different Congress people. All right. And so then the live studio audience, after they hear the case that has been pleaded from both teams, Team A and B, then they make a decision who had the best case.
Okay.
And then whoever the audience sides with via phone is going to be very interactive. Then they terminate that person. And then that person gets terminated. But that team that has been, they're rewarded for their hard work of investigating job performance, and they're given a cash prize.
Amazing.
Yes.
And this is an original
Yeah,
story.
definitely
you
original.
created
Man,
it.
no, I work with some people that help me create it. The producers is more focused on the brand so that we don't name the producers.
Okay. Right.
But it is an amazing concept. We've been out to Hollywood. They love it. Of course, they want it to be a little darker, more investigative. It was like, no, this is fun. This is comical. Like, we want to laugh at what is going on in America, because through humor,
That's
a
really
lot
good.
of truth comes out.
Because there's so much negativity about what's happening in America. But if we laugh, you were saying a lot of truth comes out.
A lot of truth comes out of laughter. A lot of truth come out of laughter. I am a kid that grew up in the inner city of St. Louis. Then my family relocated out to Ferguson when I was really, really young, where all of the drama went on. And then from there, you know, I learned how to deal with some situations and laugh. So I traveled around the country for some years telling my story about growing up in Ferguson and struggling with learning disabilities and things of that nature.
So as you talk about this, how did you get involved in producing?
Man, I got involved in producing. I was an actor, and you know how if you started doing something in entertainment, you realize you're not great at it after a while when you don't get a call back. I was only good for commercials. So then a friend was trying to get something done. I had a contact with Wayman Tisdale, and he said, well, why don't you work with me on this? And I was like, oh, I'll work with you, but you got to make me a producer. And he did, and then I got the producing bug after that. And then the Wayman Tisdale went on to win a Heartland Emmy, Telly Awards, won Best of Show at a lot of film festivals, and I got the producing bug.
Was that the first?
That was my first thing that I produced, and now I'm producing a lot of other stuff now. Yes,
that's incredible. It's The Terminators. Where can we get more information on the project?
Man, they can just Google Corey, C-O-R-E-Y, D as in David is my middle initial, Taylor. If they Google Corey D. Taylor or Corey Taylor Live, I'll come up. Now, don't be confused with the lead singer of Slipknot, because he's Corey Taylor too. But look for a guy that looks like me.
You? Corey Taylor?
And he and I look nothing alike, but just look for me.
Right. Corey D. Taylor, TV show The Terminators. Thank you so much for the work, and we can't wait to see this.
Man, it's a pleasure, Tony.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.